This is the kind of occasion we all relish as football fans. Non-stop hype all week long, and now for the action. And a warm welcome on what is an ideal night for football, you've got to say. I'm your match commentator, Derek Ray, at the microphone, and sitting alongside me is the former Arsenal, West Ham and Coventry midfield player, Stuart Robson. And the general feeling is we should be in for a spellbinding occasion. It's Rapid București facing Bayer Leverkusen.
Well, Derek, as is always the case, the team that dominates midfield will be the team that controls the flow of the game. And that, for me, is the area that's key today.
This is the lineup for the home team.
Well, they're going to play with a front two, which means they have to link up with each other as much as possible. If they do that well, they'll certainly pose a threat. It looks like a 5-3-2, really.
And so the Bayer Leverkusen team looks like this. Lukas Radetzky is the goalkeeper. Edmond Tapsoba plays alongside Jonathan Tah in central defence. Granit Xhaka plays alongside Robert Andrich in central midfield. And rather than use a strike partnership, they've gone with just the one player in attack. And so the match is underway. Jakob. Kate. In position. And the goalkeeper has outdone himself with that save. So the corner played into the box. Behind for another corner. Can they cash in?
Well, the crowd know that set pieces could be their best chance. Just listen to that reaction.
Well, he failed to get it away properly. He'll take efforts like that all day long. Frimpong. Well, very effective play in possession. Can he give them the advantage? There it is! A delightful start to this match. Just what they were hoping for.
Well, it's great awareness of space in the box, and then he shows a lot of composure with the finish. That's a clever goal.
So the match has restarted, 1-0 here. Kate. Could be dangerous. They just couldn't stay in front. And now this match is all square.
Well, here it is again. He hits this so sweetly, doesn't he? That's a brilliant goal from a top-class player. So back underway. They've levelled it at 1-1 here.
Grimaldo. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. Brown. Very quick thinking there. Hoffmann. Can they take the lead? And there is the goal to re-establish their advantage.
Well, as you can see, what an excellent back heel this is to set up the goal. And he makes the finish look so easy. What a good goal that is.
So back underway. Intriguing contest this, given the 2-1 scoreline. Released it nicely. Kate. Is it going to end up being productive for them? Well, nothing comes of it. It looked promising. Granit Xhaka. And fed forwards. Oh, big opportunity. And a goal it is. They lead by 2 now. Fully deserved.
Well, as you can see, they finish this really easily. They don't give the keeper a chance, do they? That's a good goal.
So on with the action, and 3-1 the scoreline at the moment. Well read to put an end to that attack. Well, this would help them get back into the game. A goal! That's exactly what they needed. That should get them believing again.
Well, as you can see, his movement is really good, which then makes the finish look easy. That's a decent goal, that's for sure.
Well, the action underway once more, and no shortage of entertainment. 3-2. Andy. Now, let's see what they can do here. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. Now, can they hit them on the counter? Matthias Kate. Brown. Difficult to stop him. That's not a bad ball. Clears it away. Now what can they do from here? Wonderful chance. And a goal! That's his brace. They just can't keep him quiet.
Well, let's look at this again, Derek, because the transition when the ball changes hands is so quick, and there's certainly no doubt about the finish. He really hits it with power and accuracy. Nothing the keeper can do about that.
So the current scoreline 4-2. Kate. Well, the attack looks promising. In behind for him to chase. You can sense the threat is there. He's protecting it effectively. He'll be delighted to have won the ball, having made that difficult challenge. Well, the counter chance looks very real. Can they take advantage of the situation? It's a corner. Who can he pick out? And it goes! The lead just gets bigger. Surely they can't let this slip now. Well, you've got to say, an incredible first-half performance. That scoreline tells you all you need to know. Matthias Kate. The first half here comes to an end. Well, there's a sound reason why we're focusing on him. He's making his presence felt in attack, Stuart.
Well, he's been at his best today. He just seems to get his shots away so easily, and he's taken his goals really well. Brilliant stuff from him.
Well, they've got things going again here, and I wonder what kind of second half we have in store for us. Tapsoba. Jonas Hofmann on the ball. Florian Wirtz. Nicely timed tackle. Teammates available. Hofmann. Happy to shoot. Tremendous block. And he's kept it out, fully stretched, somehow reaching it. Substitution then. Let's see how it affects the match. Keen to take it short here. It's opening up for them. A smart stop here. And over comes the corner. No trouble at all as far as the keeper was concerned. Kate. Now perhaps they can counter from here. A disappointing end to the move. Hofmann. Grimaldo. Palacios on the ball. Just the challenge that was required. Could be threatening. And there it is, a chance. And a goal here! There it is! They've done it!
Well, here it is again, and it's all about the pace in transition. They're so quick to get out from the back, and when he gets onto it, he decides to go for power. It's a really emphatic finish, which gives the keeper no chance.
Not a scoreline we see all that often. 5-3. Hofmann. Grimaldo, it's got to be! Oh, he's blocked it! Kate. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. Element of risk there, but he's won the ball. Matthias Kate. Christian Mania. Kate. Just looking for the right moment for that final pass, but then the one that fails to hit its target. Ezequiel Palacios. Grimaldo in a position from which they could potentially do a bit of damage here. Will it be? And there it is! 3 goals in front now. An immense performance.
Well, here's the replay. Watch how he goes past his man with such ease, and it's just a change of pace. And when he gets onto it, he holds off the challenge, keeps his balance, and makes good contact with the ball. That's a top-class finish.
"20 minutes to go. Paul Jacob. No luck keeping possession. Matthias Kate. Oh, couldn't quite find his teammate. What to like about that pass? Pulls it back. He'll be delighted to have won the ball, having made that difficult challenge. And passing it through, could be in here. A strong hand on the ball. So on the cusp of the final whistle, and the visitors very much in command, Stuart.
Well, the result has never really been in doubt, has it? They've created so many chances with some brilliant attacking play. I think they've looked an outstanding team today.
And so into the final 5 minutes. Brown. Very effective pass. Real chance. Not just the tackle that was needed. Granit Xhaka. Frimpong. The referee has decided that 2 additional minutes are in order. And there goes the final whistle, much to the disappointment of their supporters.
Well, Derek, that just wasn't good enough today. A lack of a game plan, too many players below par, and not enough energy all around the pitch. A really worrying performance for me.
But it just seems in this game, he's been a step ahead of his opponents in every way, Stuart.
Well, he did everything today. His energy, skill and movement was just too good for those defenders. It was a really good display.